The Joy of the Mother documentary. Recorded memories are as precious as diamonds, enjoyed for generations by children and grandchildren who come after us and do appreciate them. From the continent of Africa, Uganda to the USA. Uganda has a population of about 50 million people, and Mrs. Maggie Kigundu was a resident of Kampala, the capital city of Uganda, which has a population of about 1.4 million people and is reported to be the fastest growing city in Africa.
Why?
Mrs. Maggie is the daughter of Mr. Kigundu, who comes from the most populated tribe called the Baganda, which is located in the central region of Uganda, where the capital city, Kampala, is found. The Baganda tribe is always proud of their cultures and customs because they bond with each other under their king, His Highness Ronald Muwenda Mutebi II.
Deep in the heart of Uganda is the Buganda Kingdom, which dates back to the 14th century and has been home to 36 kings. The current king, or Kabaka, is Ronald Muwenda Mutebi II. He is one of more than 200 ceremonial royals in Africa. Ceremonial royals are kings or queens of small regions in their countries and have no official power. The king lives here with his family, including his nephew, Prince Fred, who's very proud of his family's traditions.
We invented a special material known as bark cloth, and this comes from a tree. So apart from the bark cloth, we have a gomez. Up to now, ladies cannot attend any cultural function without this. And when it comes to men, we put on the tunic. This we copied from the Arabs.
Food is also very important.
Much like the rest of Uganda, green bananas known as matoke are a favorite.
Our staple is matoke, the green bananas. And this is out of research that an average in Uganda eats more than 450 kilograms of matoke. The bananas, we peel, steam, and mash like potatoes. And to a Muganda, you can give him every type of food minus matoke.
Despite moving to foreign countries, Baganda people always follow their customs norms. For example, when it comes to relationships, customs demand that two families of daughter and son meet and know each other. At the same time, customs demand that a dowry be paid to the parents of a daughter.
Una
event is big and brings families and friends to celebrate the introduction ceremony. Mrs. Maggie honors the Baganda traditions, the examples seen here by the Baganda tribe, which was celebrated in Uganda. Therefore, when she moved to America, just as we shall walk you through, this documentary honored the Baganda culture when it came to her daughter introducing her fiancé to her family. From the continent of Africa, Uganda, to the USA, there was a joyous mother, Mrs. Maggie Kigundu, who was blessed with 3 children, 2 boys and 1 girl. She loved and raised them all, guiding them in the path of life as they grew up. The time came, and she transitioned to reside in Boston in the state of Massachusetts, USA, in the little town called Billerica, about 20 miles away from downtown Boston. Mrs. Maggie Kigundu is still blessed with 3 living grown-up children and grandchildren. Just like many parents in love with their children, wishing them the best the world has to offer, yes indeed, she provided the world's best to all her children right from the womb up to this very day. Recorded memories are all we leave behind in this world to all our children and the grandchildren generations after us to behold and become proud of their grands. But today, we have documented the expressed love towards her only daughter, Betty, and the ceremony she prepared for her out of love and satisfaction with the joy of a mother, just as we have titled this documentary. Betty and her mother have a strong bond, and each one loves the best for the other. Mrs. Maggie Kigundu kept the bond that used to fly to Uganda to attend Betty's birthday parties before she moved to the USA to join her.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just landed at Entebbe International Airport and Uganda Airlines welcomes you to Kampala, Uganda. Our local time is 7:40 a.m. and the temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. To all our passengers on board who are visiting Uganda, we hope you enjoy the beautiful and magical Pearl of Africa. And to all the residents, we say, welcome back home, Mukulikeyo Bamikwano. It was your flight attendant, Vina Baby, and I hope to see you in your next travels. Thank you so much. Thank you for using
You are the queen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish. Amazari wa malundi, Amazari wa malundi. Oh, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish. Somebody blow up balloons. Tonight is only party, we got nothing to do. We gon' wild out like we got something to prove. We got nothing to lose. We might even end up on the news. Whoa, somebody give me some room. Blow up the smoke, let it rise and cover the roof. Tonight I'm rolling with the homies up in my crew. Hit the dance floor, breaking the rules. You should join us, you know you should. Anyway, when the music comes on, drop everything, get up and dance. I wanna see smiling faces, so be happy when you still have a chance. It's your birthday, oh, get up and dance. Because I'm nothing like some claim, been through some pain, let's pour champagne. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish. Amazari wa malundi, Amazari wa malundi. Oh, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish.
Once in the USA, she impressed her mother by continuing her education, and now she works as a registered nurse. So are her 2 sons. All the children are registered nurses by profession. They are all educated and well-disciplined and happily married, which is a dream of all parents to have and cherish in life. In 2024, Betty, the beloved daughter, whispered to her mother's ears that she would introduce to her sunshine husband-to-be and their family, Mama Mia. That was the honest joy of a parent from her precious daughter. She jubilated and was very glad of the good news. Now, as a parent wishing the best for her children, she could not wait to meet them. Being that she cherishes the African culture and traditions, which call for family members and friends to meet each other and celebrate their children getting to know each other and becoming an extended family, at that moment, preparations went underway for the occasion. Mrs. Maggie Kigundu is one of the exceptional, one of the few who loves classic good things for herself and her children. She walks the talk. Money speaks English in her lane when cherishing love with her children. If you do not understand the money language, just lay low like a smooth envelope operator, and interpreters will be assigned to you. She was willing to spend dollars for her unconditional love for her daughter. Back to the memorial history in the making, she too became English but held on to her African culture and traditions required to perform as a family introduction ceremony. Now, Mrs. English Maggie, Money Talk, started the preparation for the event. Just as it is a fact, in Boston, USA, when it comes to big ceremonies, all roads lead to one of the biggest designing and decoration companies in the USA, DK Event Designs USA. Dora Kay, with more than 15 years of experience under her belt in the designs and decoration world. The same company, DK Event Designs, which was chosen by Crown Plaza chain of hotels in the USA as the best in the business. And it is the company's decor work which is seen placed in their offices' walls and websites. Because once upon a time, after the hotel renovation of their ballrooms, DK Event Designs USA was contracted to put up a 500 guest-sitter decoration show event that brought in professional videographer and photography to shoot the event hired by Crown Plaza chain of hotels' top management officials. DK Event Designs took on the big project, satisfying them more than their expectations.
When one of the biggest companies in America, with one of the biggest chains of hotels, the Crown Plaza Hotels, when they renovated their ballrooms, they wanted to advertise them in magazines and on their websites. So they called in the best in the business, the videographer, the photographer, all their own. But guess who they picked to put on a fabulous production? The best in the business, designing and decoration. The award winner, Diaspora #1 designer and decorator, DK Events Designs. Dora, who gave them the best product that they longed for in the 2 days decor and photo shoot. And even Danvers Sports Event Club by the ocean, they consider her to be the best in the decor business. And the majority of hotels in Boston, they all acknowledge her decor products.
Therefore, since Betty's ceremony was big, DK Event Designs USA, with experience, was contracted to take on the project. Not to mention, Mrs. Maggie Kigundu brought in the best photographer and videographer Don Herbert and his team, and the best DJ, sound, and lighting Kato Pama, the best chef, were brought in to cater for the ceremony. In addition, she hired the Guild Traffic Company called Hands On Services to park her guests' cars in an allotted parking lot away from her residence, as there were many of her guests.
In a world where every moment is a spectacle, your security should never be up for debate. At our company, we specialize in blending seamless security with the sophistication of your most exclusive events. Our professionals are trained to be invisible yet always present, ensuring your event's exclusivity remains intact. Whether it's a private celebration or a public spectacle, our priority is to provide a safe environment for you and your guests. Utilizing cutting-edge technology, we stay ahead of threats, keeping your gatherings safe and your mind at ease. Our coordination is precise, our execution flawless. Our company ensures that your security is nothing short of perfect. With our security company, take back the joy of hosting, knowing that we've got everything under control. The Security Company, protecting your world with elegance and expertise. 857-961-7273. Give us a call today to discuss your event's security needs.
She kept the culture and traditional norms. Her daughter's cultural outfit was custom made in Uganda because and was flown by air to arrive on time for the event. Mrs. Maggie Kigundu rolled in full swing with the swagger. To start the project, we prayed to the good Lord to bless us with good weather, and he did, being that the event would be in the tent in her backyard. Therefore, DK Event Designs. USA Decor engineering professions were called in and got the ball rolling, and all hands were on deck. DK Event Design Enforcement Department moved to the site to survey the ground, which was discovered not to be flat and needed to be leveled because the mother and daughter wanted the floor to be white. And also, a leveled floor enables the tables and centerpieces to be stable on the floor, holding the flower vessels from falling. Therefore, measurements were taken and designs were made around the project. Many kinds of wood, the 2x4 and the 4x4, and other types of blocks were bought and brought in. In this project, the ground leveling was to cover a 40-foot by 60-foot area because that was the size of the tent. This leveling structure was costly and cost her thousands of dollars. The good Lord blessed us with rain for 2 days. The rest was sunshine out of the 6 days, but the rain did not stop the project rolling, for each day gone by meant coming close to the main event. Therefore, all hands were on the deck. It was the likes of commandos assigned to capture a mountain to achieve victory, but ours was to capture the mountain of the mother's mountain of joy. Therefore, come rain, come snow, it did not matter. The DK Event Designs Enforcer was focused on capturing the mountain of joy single-handedly, worked in the rain until dark, and even in the dark, had to walk on the boards to locate areas which were not secure, mark them, and work on them on the next day. Just as we know, grass on soft soil will continue to sug. Therefore, walking on them several times helped to firm the ground, and some areas needed to be secured to the extent that it could not sag anymore. During that time, working in the rain, and until it was dark, I was confronted by voices coming from the woods by the fence, with threats provoking a fight and obscene language. I did not understand it at first, and almost invoked the name of Jesus Christ to cast out demons I thought maybe were ghosts. But, as a fearless human being focused on capturing the mountain with a task in mind, instead of entertaining fear, which has no place in me, or running away, I instead moved forward toward the threat. Songamabale took cover behind the truck to study the environment. Whether to engage as I came close, I saw this white dude. Therefore, I videotaped him but did not speak back. I engaged wisdom because I didn't know whether he had any weapon according to his words. After After all, no human being would confront a neighbor in the dark while standing in the woods. So Elle called the night off, leaving room to understand the circumstance and get more information.
And please stand by. What the fuck is on the language? What is that? What the motherfucker, what are you doing, huh? Hey! I don't care about a motherfucker life. You want a war? I want a war. Think I care about you, motherfucker? Girl, motherfucker. Hell, motherfucker. I will be stand. I don't care. Anytime, anytime. Why you motherfucker? Hey! I will die. Why you motherfucker hiding like that? Huh? Think you I care? Think you motherfucker you scared of us? Think you a motherfucker? Think you motherfucker? Monkey motherfucker? You know what you do? Look at that motherfucker. Fucking another language.
However, I shared the videos taken with the owner of the event, and then I got my answer that it was the crazy neighbor. Now, I knew that wasting time with every backing dog would delay me from reaching and capturing the Mountain of Joy, which was the objective. So I stayed focused on capturing the Mountain of Joy by Tuesday, because the tent was to be installed on Wednesday. By God's grace, He gave me strength and health, and I was able to reach the mark and capture the mountain, meaning that the floor was leveled and done and ready to receive the tent. On Wednesday, a $6,500 classic tent was brought on site and installed. Now, DK Event Designs was on the roll to transform the entire place with decorations. At the same time, we had to print some 4x7-foot Betty's photographs so that her presence might fill the whole place. During this time, Mrs. Maggie Kigundu was waiting for her daughter's traditional outfit from Africa, Uganda. Eventually, they came in, and she was full of joy, seeing them fit her daughter as she tried them out. Maria Bridals designed them in Kampala, Uganda.
Tuwaniriza nnyo mu linnya lya Mukama waffe Yesu Kristo. Awo nno twabadde tupaakira engoye ezabadde zigenda mu America mu mu Belalika mu ssaza lya Massachusetts ezaali ziodaringiddwa.
Bali yansanyuse bulungi nnyo emikono gyegyo ekifuba kyekyo.
Back to the decor, the main stage for the head table was custom made, with a width of 24 feet and a 20-foot long forward. Betty was designed to sit on a 10-feet diameter island circle, for most of the house's ceilings height are always 8 feet high, but imagine this one was 10 feet in diameter. It was huge, and it was spiced more with an 8 by 6 feet semi-circle encompassing the island at the front, with 2 extra wings, size 2 by 6 feet around the island. 4 multiple semicircles placed by the circle to empower the Ellis Land Circle. Lastly, 24 to 24-foot platform at the back to support and hold the backdrop, which was wrapped with a custom design wrap. Now, going to the backdrop, a custom-designed wrap alone did cost Mrs. Maggie Kigandy about $1,500, just the wrap. Now, just imagine the total cost of the head table alone. That is why she's an exception in walking the classic talk for her love for her daughter. Betty loved gold and white, so why not? DK Event Designs delivered all the gold from the minings, including white ceiling decor. The special guests were served not in the tent but in the special living room in her residence, which was decorated all white, including the floor and some gold from the mines. Due to the love of her precious only daughter, Mrs. Maggie Kigundu gave it all. That is a lifetime joy she expressed. The event was well organized, and guests ate delicious food and had all kinds of drinks. Their vehicles were packed in an assigned lot by a hired company and
mutima nga gubibwa bwe nakumba ebyama nebifuuka ebyama laba ojoga laba mukuba entwala bangamba kawowo mukwano kokolotya nansibye effumbe muguddeyo nebyeyasa ebyali byenkyama seno nga waliwo bakutiga baby give me some more abiyoze sijikuta alikukwata kavute bitunga bakwepikire mbene kaluberumba bamubwavu ndikubane tuyambale kete kubanga nkwagala I know you love me too kukubire kumadendo bankube mbutu
Samla anything
chitufu nkumatira this love is true kale musibe oba kifono kubo wange temukaba musirike nandi mubazise bakubaganye obanga njagala kitemu baby yoyo bonna batulire bakimanye nti ndowendi titonaba oncampa omukwano betuge kyensaba tongeremu ebbugu mubabike
bali balowooza kabadiko ekabadiko kemitwe gibagamba uletigo kagibagamba uletigo yego wangonza gonza sifatigo gwe wangonza gonza sifatigo leka nenkuyimbira munakayimba mabeibe ndaba olina n'akabi n'akanene kanyenye Nimbila mukuna My baby sing again
mpulire mirembe munda mulyonyize mmemme mponya kugwirana n'ebifiso kulya emmemme omukwano gwakala yekikubogo gwenkonge ono ye lavu kamishona yanvunamya anyo ya konkona awakana wala yingenda kufungana yamunemya obanga njagala kitemu baby yoyo bonna batulire bakimanye nti ndowendi titonaba oncampa omukwano betuge kyensaba tongeremu ebbugu mubabike
baby girole tempeta ulikona mampeta banyiga tenseseka
Baby girole tempeta ulikona mampeta banyiga tenseseka amukube mpete byenda bibetokoti ono muwala kamukube mpete byenda bibetokoti tokotokoti amukube
Everything was well organized. The family of her husband-to-be, Mr. Dennis Wanyoike, came loaded with all kinds of gifts to the family of Mrs. Kigundu, just as culture and traditions demand. The entire occasion was a blast and classic, and it was well organized and decorated. These are the historical memories and records we leave behind for her families for generations after us, describing the joy of the parents towards their children. During that time, the grandchildren will share her joy and claim that Grandma had the moves with a swagger in her dance or in whatever English language slang would be used in the day of that generation. Thanks to Mrs. Maggie Kigundu for setting a record for her family and friends, and for the entire world with the expression of love for her daughter. May the good Lord bless her and her children in this long journey of marriage. DK Event Designs USA Media Department filmed and put together this documentary.